welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, as you can probably guess by the title, is going to be my top 5 cleaning hacks. So I absolutely love to have a nice clean house, so it's very important that I do clean. I can't say it's my favourite thing to do, but I do enjoy it when I get into it. And these are just some tips that I've learned along the way. So hopefully they will help you out, and hopefully you'll have some new tips as well that you haven't heard before. So let's start off with tip number 1, and this is how to get your Hoover to smell nice. So I absolutely hate it when your Hoover gets to a point where it doesn't smell fresh anymore, and it lets off that horrible scent, and it just leaves that horrible like mustardy smell just lying around your house. So I used to use the little sachets that you can get from like B&M and Poundland, and they worked absolutely fine, but I didn't really like the scent that they sent off, so I stopped using those and I searched for other ways on how to make my Hoover smell nice. Finally, I found a way and I absolutely love it, and I've been using it probably now for about 4 months. And it's actually using the Unstoppables that you put in your washing machine to make your washing smell nice. All you have to do is literally sprinkle a load of these on the floor, hoover them up, and then they stay in your Hoover, and then every time you hoover they just let off a nice scent, which also makes your house smell nice. So it's a double win basically. So that's my tip number 1. Going on to tip number 2, and it's basically just using baby oil. So baby oil is amazing if you use it on like stainless steel or things like that. It just stops you getting fingerprint marks all over it, and it also gives you that nice streak-free finish once you've cleaned it, and you'll get a nice shiny looking kettle or toaster, or even like handles going around your kitchen. I always use it on those as well. You literally need the tiniest amount on a cloth or on some kitchen roll, and literally just go around, but you don't need too much, otherwise you'll just be sliding around on it, and that's not great. So tip number 3 is using Blue Roll. I've dropped it. So yeah, it's literally like what you used to have when you're at school, or if you're at work and they get it in bulk basically, to do cleaning and things like that. But it works really well because I find when I'm cleaning mirrors or glass or anything like that, I've struggled to find something that actually really does leave that streak-free finish on them. So using this has worked really well. I've tried using microfiber cloths and even kitchen roll just to buff it off, but I still find that you get fibres left on it, whereas with this you don't get any fibres left, so I definitely recommend this. I know they say to use, what do they say to use? Newspaper, but I think this is just as good. And with newspaper, obviously you get black fingers. So definitely recommend Blue Roll. Tip number 4, and it is something that just happened by accident. It wasn't actually even ever meant to be a cleaning hack, but it's basically, so you know those invisible hairbands that you can get. So my husband is forever moaning at me that my hair is blocking up the plug in the shower, which I know it does, but having to clean it out all the time, it's just a nuisance. So one day when I was in the shower, I accidentally dropped my hairband, which was one of these Invisibles. At the end of the shower, I got it out and realised that my hair had wrapped itself around the hairband. So if you're really struggling with this, just pop an Invisible down by your plug and your hair will collect onto the hairband, and every time you finish the shower, you can just take it out and remove the hair from it. So I absolutely love that one, and so does my husband. Tip number 5, so my last tip for today is something that has actually made my life so much better. So it's when you get like dust or fur or something on like a fabric blind or like your lampshades or something like that. I was forever trying to wipe them off either with a kitchen roll, Blue Roll, all of those sorts of things, and nothing would work. And then eventually I come across the idea of using a lint roll. So literally you just lint your lampshades or your fabric blinds, and it removes any hair or fur, especially if you have cats or dogs that tend to rub up against them. So yeah, I absolutely love that tip, and it works so well, and it just makes things that you struggle to clean usually nice and clean, and it's an easy way to do it. So those are my top 5 tips for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, and I hope you have learned some new tips on how to get a nice clean house and get it to smell nice as well. If you have enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate it if you could give me a massive thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, I would absolutely love it if you could subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click on the big red subscribe button that you can see below. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.